And I saw when the Lamb opened one of the seals, and I heard, as it were a noise of thunder, one of the four beasts saying, "Come and see." And I saw, and behold a white horse, and he that sat on him had a bow, and a crown was given unto him, and he went forth conquering and to conquer. And when he had opened the second seal, I heard the second beast say, "Come and see." And there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon, to take peace from the earth, and that they should kill one another. And there was given unto him a great sword. And when he had opened the third seal, I heard the third beast say, "Come and see." And I beheld, and a low black horse, and he that sat on him had a pair of balances in his hand. And I heard a voice in the midst of the four beasts say, "A measure of wheat for a penny, and 3 measures of barley for a penny. And see thou not hurt the oil and the wine." And when he had opened the fourth seal, I heard the voice of the fourth beast say, "Come and see." And I looked, and behold a pale horse, and his name that sat on him was Death, and hell followed with him. And power was given unto them over the fourth part of the earth, to kill with sword, and with hunger, and with death, and with the beasts of the earth. Here are the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. Seals 1 through 4 are most likely spiritual representations of the happenings in the flesh. The first horseman has some sort of authority, represented by the crown. He may be a specific spirit behind a ruler that goes across the earth to conquer. A type of Genghis Khan. A power to conquer, but maybe not specifically rule. The second horseman. A spirit given power to cause strife. A power to cause murderous rage throughout the earth. The third is more about economic collapse. In these times, we see it as a monetary collapse. The value of $1 becomes almost useless. A day's wages for a day's worth of bread. Seemingly, you will literally have to work to survive at this point. The fourth seal unleashes death upon 1/4 of the earth. Here the major death toll begins. If it were to happen today, roughly 1.9 billion people will die. Notice here the term hell follows him. The Greek word for Hades is in this spot of hell, and it is either the form of the literal god of hell or those who would be going to hell. And when he had opened the 5th seal, I saw under the altar the souls of them that were slain for the word of God, and for the testimony which they held. And they cried with a loud voice, saying,
"How long, O Lord, holy and true, dost thou not judge and avenge our blood on them that dwell on the earth?"
And white robes were given unto every one of them. And it was said unto them that they should rest yet for a little season, until their fellow servants also, and their brethren, that should be killed as they were, should be fulfilled. The 5th seal seems to be a different type of seal. It is a seal that specifies wrongdoings of men that killed saints because of their testimony of Christ. These are martyrs, but they also get rewards for their diligence. Note that these are the first saints recorded in the Word that receive their white robes of glory. 12. And I beheld when he had opened the 6th seal, and lo, there was a great earthquake, and the sun became black as sackcloth of hair, and the moon became as blood, And the stars of heaven fell unto the earth, even as a fig tree casteth her untimely figs, when she is shaken by a mighty wind. And the heaven departed as a scroll when it is rolled together, and every mountain and island were moved out of their places. And the kings of the earth, and the great men, and the rich men, and the chief captains, and the mighty men, and every bondman, and every free man, hid themselves in the dens and in the rocks of the mountains, and said to the mountains and rocks,
Fall on us, and hide us from the face of him that sitteth on the throne, and from the wrath of the Lamb. For the great day of his wrath is come, and who shall be able to stand?
A very profound seal is broken. It not only affects the lives of men, but also the literal ground and heavens above us. The earth will shake mightily. It literally will cast stars from the firmament to the earth. Not giant suns, mind you. The luminaries that God described in Genesis 1. The sun becomes darkened, the moon is dark and red, and every mountain and island moves, and the glory of God is revealed from above the earth. The brightness of God's throne illuminates the sky after it is darkened. It is revealed to men that the earth is not what it seems. Day and night light dim, but the light of God is bright, and men begin to hide because they understand that God's judgment is happening, and they are afraid. That is why they run into the caves.